See here, today we're going to do an oil change. I definitely recommend, let's see, which way is the sun? We'll go this way. I definitely recommend doing all your fluid when you buy a used vehicle, just because you don't know the condition. Even if they say they did things, especially check it. It doesn't hurt to check everything. I'm just gonna do everything because I don't know when the last time was it got done. So let me just walk you through what I'm gonna do, and it shouldn't take too long. All right, so we're gonna do our oil change here. Recommended for the 95 Suzuki Carry is 10W30. I got some O'Reilly's. This is, I guess, the general consensus I found for the crossover filter, Wix 51394. I have brake cleaner, shop rags, oil catch, and I also checked earlier, and it turns out that this is a motive oil change tool for the 4Runner, and it fits perfectly on the filter because I did get down there and try to like hand loosen it, and that was not happening. And you know, honestly, I needed this tool after I did the first oil change after the dealership did the free oil changes, because there's absolutely no way I was going to get that off. So if you go under the driver's side, you can see here, there is your 17mm drain plug, and we'll take the seat out. There's a little latch on the front right there, which, wow, that is not secure, so I don't think there's anything holding the seat in. Probably should check that. And then if we go around to the front, we'll go around to the sides and maybe the front. Get down, and you can see your oil filters right there. You know, now that I look at it, it looks okay, but that might be because I was rubbing the dirt off on my hands.
That's what she said.
There's your top view with the seat removed. As you can see, it was this that was supposed to be there, which wasn't, that latch. And then here's the oil fill plug, so we'll wipe that off, and yeah, that's pretty much all that's there. So let's get started.
An eternity later. All right, we just finished on the bottom. I don't know the torque for that, so I just made sure it was tight. You could see when I did the oil filter, I just tightened it with hand tight. The tool was a lifesaver. It actually wasn't on, I guess, too bad. So here you have the fill. This is the only funnel I have, so I guess it's gonna have to work. We're gonna do, it says 2.9 to 3.1 quarts, 3.3 quarts. So we're gonna do 3. I guess it's, yeah, we'll do 3 quarts, and then we'll see where we sit on the fill.
Think with your dipstick, Jimmy!
Yeah, I mean, besides that, the new oil filter, you can take like a little dab of oil and just put it around the gasket so it seals. Ideally, you want to torque everything down to spec.
I did see this belt. That belt definitely is gonna need to be changed. So we'll change that later. So yeah, let me fill it up and we'll start it up, let it run, and then let it sit, and we'll check the oil level. Quarts. So we'll put the plug back in, and we'll look up that belt. We'll run it for a little, and then you know, we'll let it sit, let the oil circulate, and then we'll check the level. And yeah, that's how you do an oil change. I'd say the more involved thing is just finding out the part number, crossing it over. Thankfully, there's a lot of people who've had these trucks already and they've done the work, so you just have to Google it or go to some old forum, which is great. So I'm gonna get everything cleaned up, and I'll see you next time. See ya.